Hey friends, I thought that I would start today with a joke. So my joke for today is, where do sheep go on vacation? The Bahamas. It was so funny. Today, Mrs. Lou is going to read That's What Leprechauns Do. I'm going to read this story because today was St. Patrick's Day. And it's a day to try to catch a leprechaun or find a pot of gold or look for a rainbow. So we are going to do just that. We're going to try and see what type of mischief these leprechauns get into, because remember when we were in school, we had the leprechaun come through our classroom and we had to try and find him, but we really never did. So we're going to try and see what they do in the story. So it's called That's What Leprechauns Do. The three leprechauns sat under the chestnut tree. Ari looked up at the cloud-filled sky. It's coming, he said, and there's work to be done. Boo and Cow put on their red shoes and their capes and strapped their packs to their backs. We're ready, Boo said, but why is it always us that have to put the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Especially since not a single soul ever finds it, Kyle added. Ari looked from one of them to the other. Don't be asking, he said. It's leprechaun duty, so it is. And fellows, remember, it's coming, so there'll be no time for mischief along the way. They walked in line, the one in front of the other one behind. No mischief along the way, they chanted. But when they got to Ballybunion Farm, they saw Mrs. Ballybunion's cow, Pansy, standing in the field. Ari whipped out the little bottle of red paint he kept in his backpack for leprechaun business. He ran across to Pansy. Stand still, my lovely, he told her, and he painted her hooves scarlet red. Pansy looked down. Pretty, she said. Imagine Mrs. Ballybunion's face when she comes to milk you, Ari shouted. He and Boo and Cow rolled over and over in the grass laughing. She'll think I've been to a dance. Pansy did a couple of small hop and steps to demonstrate. The leprechauns clapped and whistled. We'd be delighted to join you in a waltz or two, but Ari exclaimed. But we're in a desperate hurry. I thought there was to be no mischief along the way, Boo reminded them. Sure, but I couldn't help myself. Mischief's just what leprechauns do, Ari said. Along with our more important duties, he glanced up at the tatters of clouds in the sky. And we'd better not delay, for we've delayed enough already. But as they were passing old Jamie Bradley's house, they saw Jamie's gray woolen long johns spread out to dry on his hawthorn hedge. I wonder what they're going to end up doing with his long johns. The leprechauns looked at each other and grinned. As quick as a cat pounce, they ran across the hedge and stood one on top of the other and the other on top of him. Ari reached up and tied the two long john legs together in a tight knot. They almost fell off each other. They laughed so hard. It would be great altogether to stay and watch old Jamie try putting his legs into those, Boo said. But it will be a month of Sundays before they'll dry. We've got no time to waste. They took a few minutes to somersault across Liam McGabe's garden. There was a yellow tennis ball in the middle of the road, and they rolled it along with them as they went. Miss Maud Murphy's hen, Bridie, she clucked at them from behind the gate. Bridie, Ari said, would you be doing us a favor? Could we trundle this ball up to your nest, and could you sit on it for us? It'll be a great joke on Miss Maud Murphy when she comes out to gather your eggs. Doesn't look like an egg to me. Britty put her head to one side. It's not going to be easy sitting on that, but the three of you were so good to me scaring that fox away from my hen house last night. I'll do it. Cal stretched up and patted her wing. Thank you, Britty. They squeezed themselves through the gate and tumbled the ball with them. Then they heaved it up into Britty's nest. She gave a trial sit-on. I'll be sore underneath myself for a week, she grumbled. But the thought of Miss Maud Murphy's face when she sees I've laid a yellow ball will be worth it. Won't that beat all? Cal gasped. The three of you can't help keep making mischief, can you? Britty asked. That's what leprechauns do, Ari told her, along with our more important duties. He stopped. Is that a spitting of wet I feel? It is. Boo stared up at the sky, where the sun was flickering through heavy clouds. A thin, cool rain had started to fall. Hurry, hurry, Ari ordered. It's coming. We can't be late. They put their green slickers from their backpacks on and settled their caps low to their ears. I wonder what's coming. Anybody seeing them racing down the road would have took them for 3 green leaves. But they were leprechauns, and they had work to do. Get them out, boyos, get them ready, Ari said. They took their little spades from their backpacks. Then they stopped for a minute to look up at the rainbow, blue and green and yellow and pink, that was arched across half of the sky. There it is, Ari said with satisfaction. Come on. They dashed across Patty Walker's bog, found the place there where they had kept the pot of gold buried for just such a rainbow occasion, and dug it up. Ari stood in the middle of the bog. Here, he said. The 3 of them placed the pot of glittering gold in just the right spot and watched the rainbow curve itself all the way down till it ended at the pot of gold. So they were chasing after that pot of gold. The leprechauns settled themselves to wait. They tootled some grass stalk music, threw raindrops at each other, and ate the rose hips they'd brought for snacks. They waited long, but nobody came. Once again, nobody came. You'd think somebody would find it, Cal complained. Somebody will, someday, Ari said. Maybe we should put up a sign, Boo suggested. Pot of gold this way. No, no, Ari said. That's not how it's done. There's a bit of magic to the finding, and a bit of luck, and a bit of imagination too. That gold's waiting for just the right person. The rain had stopped, the sun went behind a cloud, the rainbow shortened itself, then disappeared. No use waiting any longer. Cal took off his cap and wrung the wet out of it. If we hurry, we could be in time to see Miss Maud Murphy discover Britty's big yellow egg, he said. Boo laughed. Won't that be a great thing to see? All right then, Ari said. We'll put a rush on it. They buried the pot of gold in its usual place. Ari patted the smoothed down bog dirt. Don't worry, Pot, he whispered. We'll be back to get you at the next rainbow day. Now we're off again to see what new mischief we can find. For besides our important duties, that's what leprechauns do. So they went and found the egg. Look at Miss Maud Murphy over here. She wasn't too happy about that yellow ball. The end. That was a fun story. Friends, I will be back to see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.